Hello, my beautiful friends. Welcome back to the study along of the World Order of Baha'u'llah, Selected Letters by Shoghi Effendi. If you are joining for the first time, linked below, you will find the playlist of all the sections leading up to today, of me reading this letter, mostly just reading and a little bit of commentary just to spark your own thoughts as if we were studying together. And I invite you to leave your thoughts in the comments. And you will also find this document to study along with, a study guide, and a launch video for this project that shares more who I am and why I'm doing this and what this is and that sort of thing. So this is a weekly broadcast, a weekly study, and last week we left in the middle of a section called The Divine Polity. Shoghi Effendi, the guardian of the Baha'i Faith in 1932, is writing to the Baha'is of US and Canada. And in this section, he's specifically talking about our injunction for non-involvement in political affairs. And that sparks some good discourse out there about like what is partisan versus political in the broader sense. And I think today we're gonna get even deeper into that and sort of some of the whys, right? All right, my friends. It should also be borne in mind, says Shoghi Effendi, that the very extension of the activities in which we are engaged and the variety of the communities which labor under diverse forms of government, so essentially different in their standards, policies, and methods. So he's saying, as Baha'i friends, as brethren around the world, who are all building communities, spiritual communities, in different countries around the world that have very different policies. The countries themselves have different policies and cultures and all that. It makes it absolutely essential for all those who are the declared members of any one of these communities to avoid any action that might, by arousing the suspicion or exciting the antagonism of any one government, involve their brethren in fresh persecutions or complicate the nature of their task. So something that you do or say in one country, because you are tied by faith to people in other countries, could actually put other people in danger or complicate their lives if it rubs some other government the wrong way. Okay? How else, might I ask, could such a far-flung faith, which transcends political and social boundaries, which includes within its pale so great a variety of races and nations, which will have to rely increasingly as it forges ahead on the goodwill and support of the diversified and contending governments of the earth. That's really thought-provoking, isn't it? How else could such a faith succeed in preserving its unity, in safeguarding its interests, and in ensuring the steady and peaceful development of its institutions? How else? How else? Very interesting. Feel free to drop your thoughts in there. So he gives us two examples. How else can a faith that is unity and diversity, so we're very diverse but cohesive group, how can we forge ahead without the goodwill of governments? And how else can we preserve in our unity and a peaceful development of institutions? Such an attitude, however, is not dictated by considerations of selfish expediency, okay? But is actuated first and foremost by the broad principle that the followers of Baha'u'llah will under no circumstances suffer themselves to be involved, whether as individuals or in their collective capacities, in matters that would entail the slightest departure from the fundamental verities and ideals of their faith. Neither the charges which the uninformed and the malicious may be led to bring against them, nor the allurements of honors and rewards will ever induce them to surrender their trust or to deviate from their path. Let their words proclaim and their conduct testify that they who follow Baha'u'llah in whatever land they reside are actuated by no selfish ambition, that they neither thirst for power nor mind any wave of unpopularity, of distrust or criticism, which a strict adherence to their standards might prove. Isn't that beautiful? Hear me roar, right? Let their words proclaim and their conduct testify that they who follow Baha'u'llah in whatever land they reside are actuated by no selfish ambition, that they neither thirst for power nor mind any wave of unpopularity, distrust, or criticism which a strict adherence to their standards might provoke. Difficult and delicate though be our task, the sustaining power of Baha'u'llah and of his divine guidance will assuredly assist us if we follow steadfastly in his way and strive to uphold the integrity of his laws. The light of his redeeming grace, which no earthly power can obscure, will, if we persevere, illuminate our path as we steer our course amid the snares and pitfalls of a troubled age, and will enable us to discharge our duties in a manner that would redound to the glory and the honor of his blessed name. That's so great. I think this is another one of those sections worth memorizing. Difficult and delicate though be our task, and it is. I like that he mentions delicate too. The sustaining power of Baha'u'llah and his divine guidance will assuredly assist us if we follow steadfastly in his way and strive to uphold the integrity of his laws. The light of his redeeming grace, which no earthly power can obscure. The light of his redeeming grace, which no earthly power can obscure, will, if we persevere, illuminate our path as we steer our course amid the snares and pitfalls of a troubled age, and will enable us to discharge our duties in a manner that would redound to the glory and honor of his blessed name. Friends, I'm going to leave it there today. I was planning to go a little further, but I think that needed to be put out here on YouTube and put out into the world. It's if we strive to uphold his laws, the light of his redeeming grace, no earthly power can obscure. And if we persevere, it will illuminate our path and steer us through all those snares and pitfalls. Those are his words. And enable us to discharge our duties in a manner that would redound to the glory and honor of his blessed name. Thank you for studying with me, my friends. Remember to like this video, subscribe to this channel, share it with your friends. If you would like to support this content, I have a PayPal tip jar, and I also have a Patreon community. If you would like to be an ongoing part of my work at whatever level works for you, as a monthly donation, and get to see behind the scenes of my art projects and participate in my Patreon art classroom where I share some family art secrets. And again, just an invitation. It's always helpful and helps give me time to make things like this. And if you need some beautiful spiritual realism, fine art, or prints on canvas, be sure to check out my website. I am a painter. That is what I do during most of my day. JacquelineClaireArt.com. And you will also find links for that in the description. Most importantly, my friends, especially after what we just read, until next time, I wish you the best for playing your unique part in illuminating this world and making this precious world a better place. I'll catch you next time. Bye-bye.